file, folder, data you have, that will be on the EBS. Okay, remember that. Bootstrap script is run over here. So already I told you user data. Normally user data will run on a root volume, and EBS data volume where user files and folder will be there. Okay. Remember one more thing. It is a one-to-one mapping. So one external hard drive can be attached to one laptop only. So it is a one-to-one mapping. But one laptop can have 10 external hard disk attached to it, or two, more than one. So remember, one EBS volume can be used and attached to one server at a time. Okay, so you need to understand. Okay, now let me go practically on this. So you are selecting a storage volume over here. So I'm selecting. Okay, I'm not taking this one, deleting. Add a tag, configure security group, review and launch. So I'm just launching the server. Once you launch a server, what's happening? You are getting two things. So one, server itself, and second, the EBS volume, that EBS storage also. You are getting two things at the same time. So see, if you click instance, you are getting the server over here, and there is a section called EBS, Elastic Block Storage. Okay, so if you expand it, there is a volume over here. Okay, so see, your volume is here. This is the volume, external hard disk, that is attached to your server. So see, it's telling that this volume is 8 GB, type is this, and there are numbers of property I will be explaining, and it is attached. Okay, so this is how it's showing all this thing. You can check a status, you can monitor this volume. Okay, like what is the read and write capacity, all things you can do. So this is attached. Okay, so what this means, that if you want, you can detach also. See, there is a detach volume option, detach volume. So if you want, you can detach. Detach means external hard disk attached to your laptop, and you are taking it off to give to Jahid. So you can detach and then attach to other server. Okay, so you can yes detach, you can do. Or if you want to attach, like your server need more storage, so you can simply go and create the volume over here. Okay, but remember one thing, what I told you, that your server data center and EBS data center both should be in the same data center. So your server is where? Your server is in US East IA data center, availability zone. So when you are creating the volume, this one, you are saying that what volume you want. So just select one, how much storage for your volume, and it asking the data center. So if you select US East 1A, then you will not be able to use this volume with this server, because this server is in data center this. So this both should be the same. So you have to select this one, then only you will be able to attach this volume to this server. Okay, so I'm taking this, I'm creating the volume. So volume got created. So I have now two volume, one volume 100 GB, other is 8 GB. So 8 GB is by default attached. See, in use, it is already attached to this server, see over here. But other volume I have available, so I want to attach to the server, so I can simply go and attach the volume. So see over here, I see one instance is running, this one. So I am able to take, because my volume and server is the same data center. Okay, remember that, this is very crucial. So I am attaching. Now both volume is working with this server. Okay, attached it. So let me just refresh it. So it is attached. So both in use now over here. But now I do not want this volume to be associated with this server. Unlike this server has written some data on this volume, and this server is not working properly. So I want to use this volume with other server. You can simply go and detach it. So detach means no longer you want to use this external hard drive with Khan server. Sorry, why it's logged out. It's very weird. Yeah. So no longer I want to use this volume with this server. So you can detach it, and then you might have another server already running. You can attach to that. So all the data that is in this volume will be available on that server. So sometimes what happens, server is not functioning, server is not running because of some reason, server got hacked, server, so any reason. So we simply detach and attach to other server. Okay. So like Khan laptop is not working properly and there is external hard disk. So Khan will detach it and plug to Zahid laptop so that work can be done. Simple. Okay, so see, it is available now. So you can simply, if you're not using, you can delete it because it occupying the storage and you will be charged for that. So if you don't need, you can delete the volume. Okay, so this is how it works. So you can simply delete it.
Yeah, but
okay,
instead of delete, you told another, we can put it terminations options, right?
come again.
Termination. Remember, you told me instead of delete, we can leave it offline or something like that. You told me
No,
another.
yeah, I told you. Sorry, why it is logging off. So I told you that there are two charge, Khan and Jahid. One charge to for server is running. So when server running, there is a one charge, and second charge is a storage.
Right.
So if you stop, if you go and stop this, so you will not be charged for server running. There is a no charge because you stopped it. You are not running, you are not consuming the CPU load. So
Right.
the AWS is not charged, but still you are capturing the storage, right? So you will be charged for it. There is
So
a
there is
two
no
charge.
alternate way that we can do the same thing. Let's say if I put some data, but I don't want to use it.
No, no, no,
No way.
no, no. See, you are allocating that. Like you booked the flat, you are not staying, but still you have occupied that, right? No one is using that, right? So storage you have occupied. It means AWS can't use that storage for other customer. You have booked it. Either you are using or not using. Either the data is there or not. So you took a flat on the rent. You are not staying there. Okay, it is a vacant, but that is occupied. Can't be reused for other customer, right? The something this goes like this. So you will be
Kumar,
charged.
Kumar, I have one question.
Yeah, go ahead.
Thing is, suppose I create one server, okay, and it's
Mhm.
running. So you already mentioned that if the server is running, it will charge. So I want to terminate that one for the time being, okay. So later
Mhm.
on, if I want to use the same server, how can I use?
Okay, so understand. You have a stop, a start, reboot, hibernate, and terminate. So terminate
Yeah.
is a permanent gone. You,
Okay.
so you see, you have a laptop. You shut down the laptop. You can reboot. You can start. But suppose you broke the laptop together, terminated completely, destroyed completely. You cannot reuse, right? The same bit. Terminating means you are completely destroying, dead, no
Okay.
longer
If I
exist.
instead of terminate, if I use stop, then what will
Yeah,
happen?
if you stop, if you stop, you can restart back. You can reuse the same server.
If I stop it, then during that time, AWS will charge us.
No, so if you stop, it is not chargeable because it is stopped. You are not
Okay.
using.
Okay.
AWS only charge when your instance is running. That's it.
Same thing is applicable for volume also.
No, you cannot start. See, you can stop your server and you can stop your laptop and stop your laptop. But can you stop your external hard disk and start?
No, no,
No, right?
no,
It is
no,
just
no.
a storage. Okay, the same way. EBS volume is just a storage, and AWS is charging for occupying that storage. That's it.
Okay, got it.
Is it
Thank you.
clear? See, everything. See, AWS is very easy. Believe me, when I was learning, it was not clear, very much clear to me. Okay, like you are learning first time, it was not clear because I was learning the technology. Okay, later when I started going into deep and deep, I just start mapping this to my life, like external hard disk. No, if you go to another trainer on another Udemy course anywhere, they will not take this. They will not map with external hard disk, laptop, flat. They don't tell like that. They just go technical terminology and explain. But no, you have to map with already happening in your life. Okay, whatever happening, the way you are leading your life, living the life, just map it. You will be able to understand. Okay, so think that way practically. Yes, so storage, okay, you will be charged for that. So when you are not using, it is recommended to delete it, destroy it. Okay, so now you have a volume, right? You have a server and you have a volume for that server, storage for that server. So you want to take a backup of this volume for later use, or like for emergency or some recovery. You can simply take a backup, and that backup is called snapshot. Snapshot is nothing but a backup. Okay, this is a AWS terminology, but it is a backup. So you can take a backup. Backup means you are taking a backup of that volume. So you can simply take a backup, EBS backup, EBS backup, EBS backup. Okay, create a backup. So you created a backup, close it. So now this volume has a backup over here. So if you say there is a snapshot, okay, backup. So see, backup is getting created. So what will be the beauty of it? Even you destroy this volume, you go and delete this volume. Delete option is not there. Okay, attach option is not there. Why? Because this volume is a root volume, and root volume is running with the server. Server is live. That's why. So if even you go and detach this volume, so let me detach it completely. So see, detach it and destroy it, delete it. Okay, so before that, let me see if snapshot is ready. Yeah, it's still working. Okay, so if you go and delete this volume, okay, I'm not deleting, but if I delete this and later I want this volume, like accidentally I deleted this, I want this volume, you can simply, you have the snapshot over here. So let me just go and delete it for just convenience. So I deleted it accidentally or some reason, but now I need that volume. So if you have a backup, okay, you can simply go and create the volume out of it. So see, you can simply go and create a volume, and same volume will be available. So see, you got the volume, and it has all the data that was there. So backup, you can do the backup. So a volume, what it can be, you can create the backup, you can delete the volume, you can attach the volume, detach the volume. Okay, all things you should be aware that what all the operation you can do with the volume. Okay, volume give you lots of facility. Okay, you can modify the volume. So like currently it is 8 GB, and if you need 100 GB, you can come and modify 100 GB. So see, you are modifying 100 GB. So it now become 100 GB. Just refresh it. Okay, so you can modify it. So why not? It is reflecting. Modify. Are you sure that it may take some time for performance change to take effect? You may need to extend OS file system to volume to use newly updated. Okay, no problem. This is the modify optimize learn. Cannot modify the modified state optimize learn mode about resizing useful. Okay, no problem. So you can